Hello and welcome to the Blobber Plays, what will be our Fanatic Collectivist Plus series, in which we attempt to get the Fanatic Collectivist achievement, as well as a couple of others. Ideally, if we can, Gentle Persuasion and Combined Arms, the achievements to do with having admirals and generals with traits. We bled for this, quite possibly might get done, have a war with 1,000,000 dead on each side. AAA credit rating, as a great power, take on 1,000 ducats of another nation's debt, if another nation has enough debt for us to do that at some stage, and we're in the money. But not going to be going for this Coptic one. That's a bit ambitious as Muscovy to try and change to Coptic. Now, initial setup. Merchants are pretty sane. Our home node is Novgorod, and we're pushing from Kazan. And we're also pushing more value to Kazan from Astrakhan. Yeah. Missions. Conquer Novgorod is the correct mission, but first, let's do that. Let's tell his Novgorodness that he sucks. Let's take out other rivals. Let's take the correct mission. Move our units around. Everyone else heads up here. As for our starting forts, I don't mind that fort there, and this one touches so many provinces that it's useful. But this one, I think this one's a bit of a waste. Now, I don't actually expect to need our forts in this upcoming fight against Novgorod, so we'll turn them off. What else? I should send a warning over here so that he can't eat these guys, and I should then send these guys warnings so they can't eat each other. And we've got estates to manage, so this, if we click this, it gets us to 72, which then means I only need to give him a tiny province, but we'll come back and do that last. For the burghers, they can only accept provinces with 10 or more development, so we don't really have all that many choices. Ideally, we want ones with high trade value so that we don't lose as much income. So like this ratio of tax to production, you want the production to be as high relative to the tax as you can so you don't lose as much value. So like that one, even though it's got 10, isn't a very good choice because you'd lose a lot of tax income relative to the production. So we'll pick that one. How's that look? 30. 40. We could ask for a level 2 Master of Mint. I wouldn't mind that. So I need about 20 more. How much does that one give us? I mean, it's a bad one, but we might have to do it. That one looks like a nicer province. So we'll pick this one. Need 5 more. So I could do either of these. That one's a little bit better. Does it have more manpower? Yeah, that one's got more manpower, so we'll avoid giving the one with more manpower away. We'll do this one and then we'll just revoke it in a little bit. But for now we can go all the Diplo. All the money. We can use that money to build up to our force limit. Whoops. In which case, actually, that one. And have a look at our guys. Now we should have a half price inflation guy, so we'll pick him. We've got a better relations over time guy. Although spy network guy is actually really good. I don't have the money for another level 2 though, so we'll just take that. And manpower lady. Now back to these estates. We've got to go do the clergy. So we'll do 6 support. Now we need to give them... I will ask for... If I do this one, it brings us up to 60. That one's 65. That one's just under 70, so if I give them a teeny tiny province, what can we find to give them that's teeny tiny? I kind of don't mind that one so much. Boom, we can go demand admin, and we'll just revoke things in a little bit. Now we can finally go back and do the boyars, so I need to find another teeny tiny province ideally and give it to them. And they'll be over 75, we can go demand that. Cool. Then we just have to remember in a year to, like, I want to revoke this one. I don't know why it starts under the nobles. 553 for the nobles is just no. Yeah, we want to move them around a bit. Like, that one's a more sane one to give to the nobles than this one is, especially than this one. Anyway, is that everything? So, we set our rivals. Oh, the other thing to mention is our heir. Our heir is so much better than our king. Ideally, we kind of want our king to die. We might even try and hit the abdicate button as soon as we can. Anyway, I think that's time to be on with the show. Boop. Okay, next we want to marry our bitches. And send a warning to Ryzan. And other than that, we want to fabricate on Twer. We would like to fabricate on Ryzan and Odiev, but we're not going to be able to do that quite yet. We need to wait a month. I could embargo Novgorod. And I could embargo these two. We should be able to start fabricating tomorrow, but for now I should also be able to issue that embargo. Now I should be able to start fabricating. No, a couple more days. Sorry, I thought I did this on the first day. Okay. I also need to fabricate here, but we will wait until we declare this war, which will be the start of next month. So we slow down, we chuck our good general over here. Oh, actually no, I need to wait for these guys to get there. So we chuck our general there to help him get there a bit quicker. There we go. Declare war before he goes and gets people in his stupid trade thingy. We'll declare over Shenkursk. Ready, steady, cook. Crush these. 1, 2, 3. Actually, in an ideal universe, I would like you to be yellow, you two to be blue, and I want to send red perm up here. Very good. He can't escape in time, he hasn't got morale. This should be pretty good. We can go fabricate on Odiev. Woo. Now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it turned our forts on. I've got to go change that setting. That is something I forgot. In here, do not turn them on for me, thank you. Back to the game. So see how we go. We have got a forest penalty, but we've got a significantly better general. We're flanking. I think things should be pretty good here. Well done. We leave 3. Now that lets me leave 2 like this. I leave 1, and otherwise I see if we can't try and get up and squash his army. I imagine it's probably running either to Kola or to maybe like Karelia. Whew. Okay, speed up. Actually, I'll call back from here and see if he will let me move through his land. Because that'll actually save a lot of walking around. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I should have done that from the start. That's my stupidity. So one of us can go there, and that guy can actually get the please attach to me one. This can come up to Karelia. And then everyone else, it looks like he's heading up to Kola, so Kola is where we concentrate. We get some Kola concentrate happening. Mix ourselves up some fizzy drink. Wait. Actually, if he's going to go there, that means between the two of us we should be able to siege this. Although maybe they're coming to help too, it's not clear. Oh, he built another unit. If he comes and helps, I'll drag one of those off. No sense suffering extra attrition. Oh, he is coming, so I will be able to drag both of these off and just leave our bitches to siege. So let's try this. Yes, our bitches will siege. Let's shift consolidate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's already one on there, which is 9. That makes 10, which is enough to do the true siege. The rest can come up here, and hopefully between these 5 and these we'll have enough to prevent him wanting to move down. Have to check out the supply limit here, because we might not want to hold the whole army here. No, stay in Karelia, and they can reinforce from here if we need to. Same with you. Okay, they want... well, they're not having my admin. Bugger off with that idea. We'll call back that access that we don't want anymore. Thank you. And go back to fabricating here. Beautiful. So I should move, actually we'll do it like this, we'll move 2, here, there, these 2 can go there. And we should be a happy chappy. Speed up. So in the short term, what are my goals? My goals are to eat this, to ideally get Kazan, get Perm back for Perm, but to integrate my little vassals and eat this, and maybe, if Poland accept the PU and go after the Teutonics, I might try and go vassalize the Livonians when Poland and Lithuania beat up on the Teutonics, and Livonia will then... Their allies, the Teutonics, won't honour the alliance when they're getting beaten up. And not only have to beat up Livonia, Riga, and I can make Livonia into a vassal, or maybe even eat it myself. Probably a vassal, to replace the ones that I'm going to integrate. Oh, we can get our claim on Twer. Oh, and because I want to be able to declare on the Livonians, I should tell my bitches to fabricate on them. And I should do the same here, really. If you would please fabricate on that Perm, I'd be super happy. Other than this, I want to improve with Yaroslav, because they want the first one that I want to integrate. And now we just wait. In 1 month we should be able to go back and revoke all this stuff that we didn't want. So we go like this. There's no way that this should belong to these guys. And that one really should be a nobility, not a clergy. Whereas this one should be a clergy. So if we take this away... And now I need... Well, I don't need to take one away from the merchants, but it would be a smart idea. Probably. Can we ask for money first? No, we already asked for money. So that's about right. Woo! First claim on Ryazan. Only claim we need on Odiev. Very good, very good. So I will start improving with Pskov, because we're going to integrate them as well. Boom, boom. And then we just continue waiting for these sieges to finish. If this one finishes, I'll actually turn on attach here and drag my units off and let my vassals help the siege. No sense in me suffering manpower loss that I don't need to. My manpower is more valuable than their manpower. Yep, I said it. Swear insult us because they're idiots. Very good. So what I'll do is I'll say attach, leave one, everyone else hop off, see if they come help. Thank you, bitches. I'll take decrease in money for increase in their loyalty. That will let me go click the ask for men button soon. Still need 5 more for that second claim on Ryazan. Still, it's not my manpower, so it's not too bad. Look, so we'll call back here, we'll fabricate that claim. We'll work out the piece out I want, which is everything that is borders. Oh, okay, so not Koln, but instead these two. And this way, Denmark, Sweden, whatnot can't declare on him. He's only edible by me. But he doesn't want to quite do this at the moment. So, what? Maybe wait a month? Thank you. Is that worth 8 gold? Is 1 month worth 8 gold? Probably not. So slow down. Nom. He won't have quite so much force limit now, so all those units he's going to probably disband some. And we want to move so as to be able to eat these guys. Yoink. So those ones to Moscow, these ones to Kaluga. You've got to wait a year to do those cores, and then we have a look at doing these. So the question is, do I declare this even though he's guaranteed, and just rampage through the Golden Horde then? It lets me get at the Golden Horde without his other allies. I could take a little bit of land and get Astrakhan, and then next time reconquest for Astrakhan. And the other useful thing is trying to get down here to Genoa, because Genoa are going to get the Renaissance quickly, and if you get adjacent to here, you can help spread it to yourself a bit faster. But I'll think about that across the break. It's time to end the episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. We've been relatively successful. Lightning War. I don't think I want that fort, because I'll just keep the fort in Novgorod when I take it later. A relatively successful and pain-free war against Novgorod. It's got our power projection up. We're pretty happy. I hope you've enjoyed it, and that you'll join us again soon. Bye-bye.